Anime and Manga Means More. We're reviewing One Piece episode 598. So anyway, Caesar is coming off his, his win with the Straw Hats and the Marines. And y'all know what he did. The same old typical villain shit. Tie these motherfuckers up. I got some plans for them later. But you guys that only watch anime, y'all gonna be in for a surprise because what he does is not gonna be the typical. It's gonna make sense. It's the typical thing, but it's gonna make sense. Everything's gonna. It's not gonna make you. It's not gonna piss you off. Trust me. So you good on him tying people up. I don't want to spoil anything, but him tying people up, we good on that. Anyway, we cut to back to Law. The guy who got Law on the ground crying and shit. He's a new guy, Virgo, right? But Law knew him at some point in time. And Law knows he's in trouble. He's like, oh, fuck. He said, I didn't, touch you guys. What's going on? And Virgo says, we've been keeping an eye on shit. He said, because we don't trust Caesar. So, Caesar's not working alone. He's working with somebody. Either he's working with somebody or working for somebody. One of the two. And these two people, Virgo and Monet, the girl, they work for the guys that Caesar works with or works for, one of the two. So that's what we gather so far. So this Caesar thing, it's a lot deeper than what we originally thought. It goes a little bit deeper. And then also, Law, he knows he's in trouble. He said, you know what? I gotta finish this off quick. And he goes to try to slice Virgo. Virgo reaches behind his back and he squeezed this little cube. It's a heart. We already know because Law took that out of took a heart out of Smoker, right? He had Smoke Dog on the ground and whatnot. And Virgo has one. When he squeezed it, Law went down. So that must be Law's heart. But how did he get Law's heart? That's the question. To heart or not to heart? That's the question. So then after that, he busts his Law upside his head with this bamboo stick. And not only that, he used hardening haki on the stick and his arm. And he busted shit out this guy's head. This guy got some brain loss. his brain must be like pudding right now. But this shit's on everybody who kept saying, Luffy, he has what's that? Vulcanization. His hockey's special. Now we know. Ain't shit special about Luffy's hockey. Everybody got it. It's like a pistol. Everybody got one. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, after that, we cut back to Tiny Mind and his, gang, Zoro, Brook and them. They surrounded. Now, the thing about this episode was the thing that kind of threw me off a little bit. They stretched this part out a little bit much, But other than that, I think this whole episode was good. They stretched that part out. So they hit lollygagging. Zoro and Brook is lollygagging with the slimes and whatnot. All kinds of stuff. Now, Sami, whatever his name is in the water looking for Tiny Mind. And Tiny Mind's on the shore. He just starts freaking out. Everybody's like, what the fuck going on? But at the same time, remember, he's got that samurai pride where he talks about, oh, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. Fucking shark is down in the water chewing on his torso like a hot dog or something, just chewing on his ass. Sanji's using haki. Now, with that being said, we know that Sanji has haki now. This is the first time we've seen him use it, without a doubt, we know he's using it. So he stepped his game up. And he says, I can't sense this motherfucker. What's going on? Come to find out, his body was in the shark. That's why Sanji couldn't make it out. So when he found the Kinemon body, he's going for the shark. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they stretched this out. He's, sailing on the shark, swimming with it, playing games and whatnot. Then he kicks the shark. The shark releases the torso. Then he tried to swim out, but the water is like muck all around the water, and it's poisonous. It's only a little tiny hole that's clear. Sanji used blue wall. He spammed it. barely makes it. Now Tiny Mind is back together, right? And everybody's like, you know, he's what you call him, Sanji's like mad because he said all that shit you was talking. Remember that? He said, remember all that shit you was talking, and Tiny Mind just like, he said, you bringing that back up, man? That's old shit. No, I'm playing. But anyway, he starts getting emotional, which is crazy because usually he's not like that. He's never done that. He always been macho man. I can't shit hurt me and all that kind of stuff. You know, he was always on that kind of tip. So then anyway, he breaks down, which I didn't like, and I think they did it too long. But I ain't like that he didn't break, that he broke down, but I think they just did it too long. Like if he'd have did it for like 2-3 seconds, I'd have been cool. So anyway, Sanji like get up, and he's like, it's cool, we good, right? And Tiny Mind comes up with the idea. He said, you know what? Why don't we just burn the slimes? And they're looking at him like, burn them? He said, yeah. He said, my style of, he said, I'm known as Foxfire Kenny Mind. He said, I can set anything on fire with my sword, right? And he's from Wano. He's a samurai, official samurai from Wano. He cuts that slime up. Looked like a damn laser. The shit lit up on fire. And then he seen it getting ready to explode. And that split second, this is how good this guy is. That split second, he seen that flames getting ready to come out and the explosion coming out. He cuts the explosion. He can cut flames and explosions and fire. I mean, fire, and he can make fire. The dude's nice. And Zoro looking at this guy like, you motherfucker, I got to see more from you. You know what I'm saying? And remember, Zoro, if I'm not mistaken, he's in. Yeah, when he got to that fight with what you call him, he became interested in Wano. You know what I'm saying? So now he wants to see more with this Tiny Mind dude, and that was like Tiny Mind earned Zoro's respect. And he's like, and the crazy thing is this motherfucker's tall as shit. He's like 10 feet tall, fucking just as tall as Brook. But anyway, now he earns Zoro's respect, so you know this guy's a beast. You know, but. One thing I do want to say about this episode and a lot of the other things that have been going on in One Piece is now it's not just based on strength. You seen Zoro fucking with that slime, he couldn't do shit with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that if he would have tried something, he would have been able to get it. But him just cutting that slime wasn't working. But Tiny Mind, he can deal with it with no problem. It wasn't shit to him. See what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Tiny Mind's not as strong as Zoro. But we can't be 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure, like it's more than 90% likely that Tiny Mind is not as strong as Zoro. Then also, Luffy, we know stronger than Zoro. He didn't beat that dragon. Zoro beat that dragon a lot easier. Why? Because he can cut. So, and also, for people that read the manga, I'm not going to spoil anything, but we've seen scenes where people don't necessarily have to be the strongest, but if they got hacks powers or different abilities, they can beat people stronger than them. Look at Law. His power is so damn hacks, he can take people out. Look at Caesar. Caesar just took people out with his powers, and he isn't, you know, they said it. They said the strength is not that great. You know what I'm saying? In order for him to just use King Taki and knock him out. So how'd he do it? But he's beating people that's stronger than him. You see what I'm saying? So that's a good thing about One Piece right now. It's going to be it's going to be less focused on just strength, and it's going to be more focused on styles of fighting and everything like that. Tiny Mind, this dude, I'm loving him. This guy's crazy. He got all kinds of different, abilities and whatnot. And to be honest, like people talking about this animation stuff, this thing looked good to me. Shit looked like a damn laser when you cut him. When everything went blue and everything, that was nice. But like I said, they didn't stretch it out as much. Good amount of stuff happened. This episode was good. Go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.